happy Tuesday. Today I work a little bit later, so I got the morning to myself with Grace. So anyways, we have been seeing those cool braids in the hair or beads. I think they're like Padawan braids. I went to a girls' camp and that's what we called them, Padawan braids, but that is not what they are called. So we're trying to figure out what they are called. But yeah, my mom came and she got us some Bella. It's a really awesome scent. I don't know if they make it still, but anyways, so we've been seeing all these really cool braids and with beads in them, and so we're not sure what they're called, but if they're called, it'll probably be the title of this. And so we're trying to do some research on how to actually do them because our first attempt was a fail. So these are the beads that we have, that we can use. I particularly love these fashion glass. These are these pretty pink glass e-beads, and I really like them for bracelets. So, and actually, when the color fades, they turn white, which I thought was really cool. So I might do those, or I might do some of these other glass beads that were Anna's. They're just different shades. Oh, that's not one. They're just different shades of colors, and I thought that'd be a fun summer kind of color. So I could do those, or I could even do, oh wow, what god, more glass beads. These. So, not sure what I'm going to do, but we will. Okay, so this is my section piece that I'm going to be using. It's going to be right here, so when I pull my hair back, it'll sit right here. But, yeah. So this is where it will be, and we're just gonna try this out. We're gonna separate my hair. So now we look like this. I need to move this. So now we look kind of like this. And basically you're gonna need a spray bottle. This is just what I have. It's full of water. And a hairbrush. I'm just using this wet hairbrush. And obviously your beads. I'm using smaller beads, like I doubt it's going to focus, but they are tiny. And then you're going to need one elastic to tie at the very end. So first you're just going to want to wet down your hair, that piece. And you're going to want to start your braid. I'm only going to do the top for now. And if your hair is thick, get used to getting splashed. Okay, so here's my braid right here. I am going to place a bead on this strand right here. After several attempts, I've still had no success getting these very, very small beads on my head. So we are going to try something else and maybe try to find a wider bead. Okay, after managing to go through the entire case, I have found some other beads that are clear. Some that are supposed to be beige, but you can't really tell the difference. So this is what they look like. Pretty, they have a much bigger of a hole, and then there's some that are even bigger than that, but not sure if I'll use them. So yeah, we're gonna try the exact same thing, braid a little bit, and then try to strand a bead on it if it's successful. Okay everyone, we're gonna try something else because we've had nothing but attempt fails, and it sucks. It literally sucks. So I started off with another braid, and I'm going to hairspray it from that start and then put a bigger bead on. Okay. So probably your moms have this Aquanet. It's not as good as they used to be, but we're just gonna put some Aquanet in a medicine cup so I can dip my finger in it and smother the edges. Okay, so Grace and I finally got the hang of this braided bead thing. It is so difficult if you've never done this before, so make sure to keep that in mind. So I'm going to walk you through this. So basically, you're going to start your braid, and you're just going to keep braiding. And then you're going to pull some hair aside. Put it in your mouth. Hairspray. rude. You gotta hold the bead in place while you braid it, because otherwise it'll follow your finger and just go all the way down. Oh, are you kidding me? I did it wrong. Okay, we're gonna try this. Just keep trying. Come on. Please work. Oh, yes, got it. But see, I don't like how that braid is twisted. So it just takes a lot of time. So yeah, plan on being here for a little bit. It doesn't turn out like that. I like to take the bead off, and I like to kind of take out a few. Oh no, it's falling out. It's falling. Continue your braid. Just a little bit. This is a lot harder than it looks. Get you on. It's really difficult. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Dip it in your hairspray. I'm gonna run it down your finger and run it down the strand of hair. The Aquanet smells so good, so recommend that. Thread your bead. You're just gonna drag it all the way up, tilt your head. Doesn't taste very good. Smells good, don't taste very good. And then you're just gonna, please work, braid it. Try to get it below. There you go. Try to start your braid below it, so it'll stay. So just like that, and then my bead is then braided onto it. I'll probably do one more bead, just because my hair is getting really thin and at the end. My goodness, did this take time or what? And it's even harder with smaller beads, so keep that in mind. Okay, now I'm gonna put on another one. So you need to make sure your braid goes under it. That makes sense. You know how to braid. Okay, while I'm struggling, Okay, so this is how it turned out. I'm going to put an elastic on it. I don't have any like clear, cool elastics. I have neon colored elastics from this little thing right here. So we're going to tie it off and go look for either a black or a clear elastic. So that way, when you see this, it's not like, why is there just that one thing there? So I'm just going to do this, tie it. Since it's so thin, it's going to take a lot of ties, but yeah. Okay, so this is the braided bead hair. This is what it looks like. As you can tell, is my band is right here, which sticks out like a sore thumb, because these are clear beads. So you can change this to make it look like a bead, but as you braid your hair, it'll get shorter. So mind that and try not to use a colored bead. But yeah, that is the braided bead. I don't know if I like it. Like it looks cool, but I think I like the embroidery floss braids better. Yeah. It's kind of hard to play with your arm. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Tell me what you guys think right here. I believe it's right here. So that way, I really don't know if I like it.
You should have put it right here.
I wanted to so you could see it.
Yeah, I'm putting it closer.
Yeah, But yeah. I don't know if I like it really. Might take it out.
I like it too.
Because like it's not like vibrant so you can't see it. And I had my Padawan braid back here. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. But yeah, I think I would like this one a little bit more if it just had some color so that way you could see it. I told Grace we should paint it, but then she said that the paint would probably come off in the shower, which she's right. So, we'll probably just make some bracelets, so, yeah. Okay, everyone, so I have finished my braid, and Grace is working on her very last one. Hopefully it did not just scratch the camera. She's working on her very last one. It's very tricky. Very tricky. So she's working on that one. And she's supposed to be recording. She's not. So I have this beaded, this glass bead bracelet that I've had for quite some time. Believe me or not, the beads were this color. And with wearing it constantly, it had turned white. And so I thought it was really cool. So it broke, and I was super, super upset. So we're going to put this on a new strand of things. Yeah, I'm super excited. I will finally get to wear my little bracelet again. But yeah. Okay. So this is the new bracelet so far. It'll go right here. Alright, here's the finished glass bead bracelet. And I really like this because it looks like one of those like little shell necklaces that everyone wears. But it's not. They're glass beads and it's a bracelet. So let's do a little compare of the before and after. See, I'm not kidding you when I said these beads were pink. They dyed the floss pink. That's how it is now. That's how it was. Pink glass beads.